Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Randeezus. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be looking at the differences and comparing the Kilo 141 and the Ram 7 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. I am a huge fan of the Kilo, but I have noticed a lot of pro players and even my close friends running the Ram, so I decided that I needed to take an in-depth look at it. Guys, if you are new or returning, please hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right into it. The Ram 7, aka the TAR 21 from Modern Warfare 2. I have a love for this gun, probably from all the nostalgia. I used to run the TAR all the time. I had fall camo, I had the golden title. I loved that gun. So when it first came to Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone, I used it pretty much all the time. But as time went on, I found the actual loadout that I would end up using all the time, and it eventually became the gun that I used to know. That was so not funny. Now, if you've been here before, you will know that I'm a huge fan of the Kilo. I use it all the time. I just got it gold, which I understand isn't that big of an achievement, seeing as how the game has been out for like a year now, but I only play Warzone, so it's a lot harder to get it gold. Bottom line, I love this gun, which is why I'm very excited for this comparison. So let's take a look at the base stats. As you can see here, the damage profiles are literally the same. Where they start to differentiate from each other are the RPM and the range profiles. The RPM on the Ram is a little bit better at 850, whereas the Kilo sits at a very typical 750. The close range is nearly identical as well, the Kilo only winning by 2 meters, but at very far distances, the Kilo is the clear winner by almost 10 meters. As for bullet velocity, reload speed, and movement speed, they're nearly identical as well, with the aim down sight time winning by roughly 20 milliseconds, which is honestly very negligible. So let's add some attachment to these guns. For the Kilo, we are going with the monolithic suppressor, prowler barrel, hollow lens, commando foregrip, and a 60 round mag. For the Ram, we have the monolithic suppressor, the Ranger barrel, hollow sight, commando foregrip, and 50 round mag. Unfortunately, no 60 round mag for the Ram, and on a faster shooting gun, it seems a bit odd, but whatever. These classes are very standard. The only differences that I would offer are either switching the HoloLens for a VLK optic or removing the optic altogether and adding an aim down sight enhancing grip or tack laser. But since I'm often running an MP5 with an AR, I'm building the AR for longer distance engagements. So looking at how these attachments affect the given guns we are testing today, we can see about equally. One thing I will point out on this page is that the range gain from the Kilo is greater than the range gain for the Ram, and the Kilo already had an advantage in that department, but now that we have that stuff, we can take a look at a graph. This actually surprised me quite a bit, if I'm being honest. Yes, I was aware the high rounds per minute of the Ram made it kill faster than the Kilo, but damn, I did not think it would have 100 milliseconds on the Kilo. That is actually quite a bit when it comes down to it. I'll also point out that on this graph, we are not measuring the delay from aiming down sights. When we add that, the Ram only pulls away farther than the Kilo. Now, obviously, because of the range profiles, at some ranges, the Kilo actually does outperform the Ram by quite a bit. And even though these are popular ranges, this round definitely has to go to the Ram. Unsurprisingly, if we were just to go off the information available to us, I'd probably have to give it to the Ram. But you and I both know that's not the case. We also have the famous recoil test we need to take into account. And spoiler, I was expecting the outcome, but I was surprised at how we got there. Now, the Kilo is nothing new. It kicks up and to the left in a very compact recoil pattern. The Ram, however, surprised me. Not by how much recoil it has, which is definitely a lot, but that it also kicks to the left. So if you usually play with either of these guns, switching to the other is not going to be a huge difference for you. I will also say that usually I have to sell the Kilo in these videos because of the left kicking recoil, but since both weapons have it, the clear winner is the Kilo. And so much so that it's like 100% worth it to pick the lower kicking gun, even though the Ram has a slight damage argument over the Kilo. For your everyday game, and if you play with an SMG, I would choose the Kilo all day. However, if you like to run with a sniper, then I think that the Ram is a very good alternative. It is stronger than the Kilo at close range, which you would usually just switch to an SMG for that, and it is a little bit faster movement speed than a traditional AR. I also think that I will continue to use the Kilo, but actually after doing this work, I might make a Ram and sniper class next. Guys, if you liked the video, like the video. If you loved the video, subscribe down below, and let me know in the comment section what your class setups for these guns are. Peace out.